Uh-oh.
Brian, I think. Oh. Yeah, you had yourself muted.
You're back?
A few times. It went back and forth.
Not yet, because I'm muted.
Welcome back to We Don't Bluff. If y'all were with us
Heard.
for the last section, please come back with your comments. We started a new session again. Please come back with your comments. I know if you were there for the last session, we're starting back with Aaron Judge. We're going to jump right on into baseball.
Right on that. MLB, baby.
And by the way, I thought it was a great session on the last college football. What we did, not bad. I think we're getting better. I don't know what everybody else is.
Yeah, I think we had some good conversation right there.
Hey Brian, I'm gonna take us off the screen for a second. But you'll still be able to hear us. Everybody still be able to hear us. Just give me like
that's
2 seconds.
What I love to hear. Me going fucking full screen. Fuck y'all. I don't like being shown full screen. This is golly. Damn, I'm old and ugly and fat. Anyway, Tony, you said you're going to start us off with a little Aaron Judge news. What you got? Oh, maybe I don't have them at this point. Or am I the one that's dead? Oop, wrong one. There we go. I'm in the show, but I don't hear anybody else. Comments. Amy has joined us. Welcome in, Amy. As soon as Terry and Tony get back, we'll get this thing started. But we were going to start with Aaron Judge, and here they come back. I couldn't hear a word y'all said. I couldn't hear a word y'all said. I can hear you now. Amy's joined us in the baseball section, our favorite baseball fan. Even though Jay and Kim are traveling 2 games and going to different stadiums, congratulations.
And reporting live from them.
Yeah. They joined us on.
That was awesome. That was awesome last week, man.
Hey, I wish they could have heard us and we could carry it on the conversation, but I get why you couldn't. But thanks for joining us,
right?
Kim and Jay. That was awesome of y'all, and I'm glad y'all had a good time. Wish we could have won that one, but I don't believe we did. Anyway, it had to be a good time to be up in Washington.
Absolutely.
You're just gonna start us off with questions about something about Aaron Judge and. Hell, I'm dying to know. What you got?
No, did you see the 62 home run last night, top of the first at Texas Rangers?
Was it the Rangers or the Angels? Rangers?
It was the Rangers. Yes,
I did see it. I don't think I saw
That's
it
where
live.
you get it.
I didn't see it live. I saw the replay.
Well, yeah, I didn't see it live either, but everybody saw it. Hell, they've been breaking in all weekend, ruining college football for freaking walks. Base hits.
Yeah, I think somebody just gave it to
everybody's got action on these games, and they're bringing this in. How do you feel about that? Were you excited
about them breaking into fucking real games when they were walking?
No, about the Judge home run. The record breaker.
Honestly, I was more excited to see Albert fucking get 700, 701, 702, and 703 than I was Aaron to hit, than Aaron Judge to hit 762.
Me and you both.
I don't like the Yankees, number one, and it's the record 60 fucking 2. You're playing to the shortest right field in the fucking baseball era today. Am I correct on that statement, or I'm wrong?
Do what now?
Isn't Yankee Stadium got the shortest right field for a home run in the
that's
league?
Boston. That's Fenway.
Boston. Okay.
Fenway.
I know it was one of them teams I wasn't a real big fan of. Anyway.
Fenway, that's like 318 in right field if I'm right. I know it's something around there.
All right, so Brad says not at all. He's now 6. Is that 6th in total home runs, or are we talking
That
about?
is actually 7th.
Huh. And Amy was excited.
That's actually 7th in breaking the 61 mark. Bonds hit 73 in 2001.
Right.
McGuire hit 70 in 1998. Sosa hit 66 in 1998. McGuire hit 65 in 1999. Sosa hit 64 in 2001, and Sosa hit 63 in 1999. So
Brad's going, my bad, man. Leave me alone.
But I'm just saying, this wasn't exciting to me.
No, it was.
It's
It wasn't
been
worth
done.
breaking in. It wasn't worth breaking into college football, in my opinion. Now,
McGuire did it
Aaron
twice.
Amy was super excited about it. She's a clean 62 is her quote.
Oh. Well, at least clean American League. They're calling it the American League record now.
Right. And that's all it
Sosa
is.
did it 3 freaking times. McGuire did it twice. And Bonds blew it away.
Jeff said 73 is the real number.
Right.
Jeff, hey, there you go. Jeff Tyus just put up there.
What's up, Tim?
Hey, Tim, what's up? St. Louis Blues have moved a preseason game and a player meet and greet does not distract from the card series with the Phillies. Class act from a pro club. Good point, man. St. Louis hockey season's coming up too. I don't know if you were with us last section, but we didn't really bring up hockey because
I'm not white enough to like hockey. I said it last time. I'll say it again. I'm not white enough for hockey.
Yeah, none of us.
Sorry, I respect hockey. Hockey is great live, but I can't watch it on TV.
Yeah, I used to work.
That's some big badass players in hockey, but yeah, it's just not. That's not our gig. And I don't give a shit if you're taking steroids. And I believe we've had this conversation before. It still takes eye-hand coordination to hit that fucking ball.
Why haven't they tested Judge?
Because it's illegal now. They don't test for steroids. Remember?
That's correct.
They don't test for steroids anymore.
So it's clean.
I thought you was gonna catch me.
No.
Gotcha.
But that was my thought too.
Hey, back when baseball season started, I wasn't working 7 days a week.
But I mean, it is a great feat. I'm happy about it. About Judge doing it, being a superstar and all that. But man, we've seen this happen so many damn times. It's wore out. And then you got Roger Maris Jr. trying to claim Aaron Judge is the number one guy. Hell, I had a sweatshirt I bought when McGuire beat the record, and he was all about that shit. And I actually have a card at the house when he broke it.
Okay, I got to interrupt for a second because we're getting a few comments. I need to adjust.
Address those.
Mr. Pulley apparently is living up somewhere where hockey's.
Yeah, he's in the St. Louis area. I used to work with the guy. He's been up there about 2 years now, I guess.
Cool. At least you got the Cardinals to pull for. And hey, man, I'm the biggest Braves fan as I am. I'm actually not going to be pulling against the Cardinals unless Atlanta's playing them. If they win it, it's not going to hurt my feelings just because of the big three getting out with Pujols, Molina, and Wainwright. I think that's badass. And then Jeff came in, and I think it just got posted. Bonds, it's a great point. He did have 171 walks that year. Again, back to the eye-hand coordination. Even if you're juicing, man, you still got to be able to hit the ball. You got to be able to see the ball.
That was never determined in court. No, nobody's ever proven that Bonds did anything except his head got huge.
Hell, his whole body got huge, man. What are you fucking talking
I'm just
about?
saying, nobody's proven anything.
Bullshit.
Nobody's proven anything on Bonds. It's never came out that he was doing it like Andy Pettit or Roger Clemens or Rafael Palmeiro got busted big time.
He never tested positive. I mean,
the only one you could actually say that was...
He went from 190 pounds to 260 pounds in 1 year.
The only one you can really say that got busted was Sammy Sosa, but he's a white guy now.
That boy was
so you can't get on to him.
Okay, so here we go with some more comments. We got quit chimed in with the Yankees can suck it. Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tim's going back with the last Braves game versus Card was nutty. Yeah, it was a crazy fucking thing. Here you go. Ty's chimed in with never tested positive. Amy's going
right.
Amy's keeping it real. She's going to keep with the clean thing, but juicing probably makes the ball go further. Absolutely. When you hit the ball and you're a lot stronger, it's going to make the ball go further. But I
don't think that's the case. I don't think it's the case.
Bullshit. The stronger you are, the further
I don't know.
The steroids or whatever.
You're stronger.
That makes you heal quicker and keeps you playing. So that gives you more opportunities to hit home runs.
Being stronger's got to help, dude. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Yeah, it don't add that much. Come on.
Can you see the Facebook user? It says Canseco ratted them all
Nah,
out. And I agree.
I can't see who it is. I don't know.
Hopefully it's Canseco.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? Canseco, tell us who you.
But
Canseco
hey, you know what?
You are.
You know what steroids did for Canseco? It bounced a fly ball off his head over the freaking fence.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what steroids did for Jose Canseco.
Jeff said Tony's 100% correct.
It keeps you healthy and in the game. Period. You come back from injury quicker. That's why. Honestly,
Brad said the same thing.
It's for brothers all with you, brother.
If Ken Griffey Jr. does that, he hits 850.
Oh, it's Jose. Whoever Jose
is.
Yeah.
Now I really want to know who it is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! What's up, Jose Canseco?
We got Canseco live.
Glad to have
here,
you
man.
on the show, dude.
Hey, we'll be glad to go ahead and stream you live into it, and we'll make fun of
please,
you.
Please come in, Jose Canseco.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I liked Jose Canseco, but
doing hot.
He was taking steroids like Lyle Alzado.
Yeah, no shit.
He started having freaking growths and shit on him.
Well, and is there any more discussion that y'all want to have? And I want everybody to chime in because y'all are doing great. Tony, you got a question. Wait, Tony, are you saying that PEDs bring you back quicker? Yes, that's exactly what he's saying. That's what Brad,
exactly
Jeff, and everybody else is saying. If you can see it,
it brings you back from injury.
Healing.
It don't add. One thing about baseball is your hand-eye coordination.
Right.
Steroids is not going to do that for you. Steroids brings you back.
I agree, but you're also. I know too many guys that took them, and
I do too, and they're a bunch of dumbasses.
Well, and
they was muscle heads.
Yes,
half of them couldn't hit a damn baseball to save their life.
Absolutely, but it did make them strong.
The ones I know. And to go back to Bonds on that 73 year, dude, that dude was seeing beach balls.
Yes.
If they didn't walk him, if it didn't go out of the park, it was a double. Hell, that dude hit like 73 home runs and had how many stolen bases? Like 30.
He's in it. He'll let us know in just a fucking second.
He was in a club by himself.
Oh, he was.
But yeah,
I agree.
Steroids
don't make your hand-eye coordination better. We 100% agree on that. I am not arguing that fact. My point is, it just makes. I think, in my opinion, it makes you stronger. I get that it makes you heal faster, but if you're stronger and you got the eye coordination, ball's going to have to travel further. In my opinion.
But these guys. Bonds wasn't proven. For sure.
Hey, agreed.
Still not.
Agreed. But
you got guys like Andy Pettit. He admitted it, so he's going to end up in the Hall of Fame just because he admitted it.
Jose agreed with you again. He said hand-eye coordination is how you hit a baseball.
Nobody's disputing that fact here at all. I think we all agree, Jose.
The McGuire thing was androstenedione, which was legal substance at the time.
Amy, we're not disagreeing. I agree that it gives you a leg up, and I don't think anybody else is back in there. Or Jose's done changed his whole attitude. He's saying fuck a steroid.
He said fuck steroid.
That's not Jose Canseco.
Yeah, 765 says Jeff.
762 actually.
762. Yeah.
That's home run.
Damn, I need glasses. Woo.
Hey man, come join the club.
Nah, not yet.
Brad said he took some androstenedione or whatever you pronounce, and it did nothing for his ass. Well, that's because you got to go.
No, it didn't help him at all. Not like we hoped.
Hey man, I'm all about the gun. Anyway.
I'm just kidding, Brad.
Jeff said 114 stolen bases. The only player is the 500 club.
I mean, Palmeiro, he got busted with it, and it took everything for him to hit 300 home runs. Was it 300?
Who was that? I'm sorry, I wouldn't get
Palmeiro, 300, or maybe it was 500. He might have got. No, I think it was more 300 area. But it took him. He had to do that to be the player he was. I guess it does give you a leg up, but as long as you're in the game, you can get stats. If you're hurt and you're not in the game, you don't get stats.
There you go, Quincy King Albert, 703. I'll agree with that statement. 500 for Palmeiro. Brad thinks
500. Yeah, I think that's right.
I think that's right too. 500 sounds a whole lot.
I'm mixed up on the 300 wins as a pitcher versus 500 on the home run. That's right. I mean, it took everything he had with that, and that's why he got so pissed off in that trial. They busted his ass because there's no way he was a Hall of Famer without it.
But you can't cheat to stay in the game. Yeah, you can. You ain't cheating.
They cheat. Hell, the Babe took horse tranquilizers and smoked cigars and drank whiskey, and he hit 714.
714, absolutely. But anyway, it is what it is. Hey, you mentioned something, and I'm gonna try to veer off of this conversation because we've been on it for about 15 minutes or so.
I knew it was going to be a good conversation.
It was. It's a great topic, but fuck, we don't want to be on here for 4 hours. I don't think we can keep people that long. I mean, it's
right.
If we can,
I'm just saying. I knew it was going to be a good conversation.
Somebody said how many home runs?
How many does Austin Riley get to? Fantastic question, Jose. We appreciate that question. And since I'm a big Austin Riley fan, and because I'm an Atlanta fan, number one, plus he's our hometown boy, I think he at least gets to 6. If he can stay healthy, I think he gets at least a 6. I don't know if he's going to break that 700 mark, but we've got him signed for quite some time. He's going to have to get better. He's getting better every year, so there's a lot for, in my opinion.
Where's he at now? 30? Didn't he just hit his 30th
for the year
of the season? Yes. I thought I saw that.
Yes. And I'll tell you, we're going to dive into the Braves here in just a second because they are into the playoffs. We're going to get in that bracket. But how do you say it? Shanta, what's his name?
Brad said 38.
38 home runs for the season.
Shohei Ohtani?
Yes, him.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
I got that one down.
In
which I heard a dude today talking about Aaron Judge for AL MVP because of the 62 home runs and his glove playing center field over Ohtani because he hits home runs, but he don't play position.
But Ohtani fucking is the first player ever to get to 30 home runs and 10 wins.
And he's doing something nobody's ever done. But on the other hand, Judge can't pitch. Can't pitch.
No, not at all.
So I mean
Ohtani got 10 wins. 10 wins. I mean,
I don't know what kind of
season. You know, Kyle Wright's leading the MLBs with 25 wins, I believe. And Ohtani's only got 10, but he's also fucking hitting 30 home runs. And he's playing down there every day. He's a daily player who's a pitcher. What the fuck? I mean, Judge
is going to win the MVP just because it's the Yankees. But in my opinion, I think Ohtani's the MVP for the American League.
And this always confuses me, and I get it confused every year. I know there's an NLB MVP and an AL, but is there a fucking MVP for the entire league? Or does it just go down? No? That's wild.
No. Everything's both leagues.
All right. You know what? We got a few folks on here. Let's ask a question. I agree with you. Ohtani should be number 2. Judge is probably going to win it in the American League. Who's your NL player of the year? Who's your NL MVP?
Oh, shit.
Jose is now Jeremy, by the way, so we can cut him off. He wants to talk about Dak. We'll get to that in the next session.
You don't want to talk about Dak on this show. I promise you.
But trust me,
You
we
know-
will. But we will, because we're going to get to football in the next segment.
You need to wait till the next segment.
Yeah, that's gonna be in our.
That's
next,
gonna be the next segment
be in
after
part
next
3.
break.
All right,
That's
Brad,
gonna be part 3.
Brad, that's kind of who I'm thinking is Goldschmidt for the St. Louis Cardinals.
I agree.
He did fall behind. He's only 4/10 of a point, 4/10 of a point behind batting average leader right now to win the Triple Crown. So, I mean, I think it's got to be Goldschmidt that does it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Good answer, Brad. We're going to send you
A free use Huggy.
Look, we ain't gave out a free Huggy in a while.
Yeah, it's
Brad,
been a
you get
minute.
one.
For that comment, even though you didn't spell it right, we're going to give you a free Huggy.
There you go. We got you one.
Quinn agrees with Goldie. Amy, I'm not sure why you can't see the comments. We're watching it off of. I think this is all.
She's on YouTube. Okay, so what you're gonna have to do is where you see all your like and dislike at. You're gonna have to scroll over, and then you should see it's gonna say live chat, and then click on the live chat, and then you'll be able to see all the comments. But if people are commenting from Facebook, you're not gonna be able to see the Facebook comments.
But we can.
Yeah, we can see the Facebook comments, but she's not going to be able to see.
All right, here's Goldschmidt. He's third
Amy,
in batting average. Goldschmidt is third in batting average at 317. He is fifth in home runs with 35. He is second in RBIs with 115. And third in hits with 178. So, yeah, I think he's the only guy in these 3 categories that's in them all. I mean, now Austin Riley has 38 home runs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Goldschmidt's probably your MVP. I think it's pretty easy. You got Turner behind him in average. Freeman's above him, but nobody's in the home run situation. Yeah, I think it's totally Paul Goldschmidt, MVP for the National League.
Agreed. All right, so we both agree on that.
Hey, good job, Brad, on that. You know, you keeping up with it good. I mean, he's phenomenal.
Yes, he is. And again, I like St. Louis. I like the way they're going out anyway.
Man, I love their odds to win the World Series at plus 2,200. 22-1 to win the World Series, man, that is value pick. If you can get it, why not? I think that's value. I mean, Cardinals always when you think the Cardinals are out, that's when they freaking win this thing.
That's when they're dangerous.
Right, exactly.
The most dangerous.
You know, you got Atlanta's probably the total team, full personnel, and you got the Dodgers that's hot. They got a lot of good stuff, and they're the total favorites. But watch out for the Cardinals.
I agree. And, you know, I'm a big Braves fan, and you're the big Dodgers fan, but, yes, I agree.
Right.
Watch out for the Cardinals.
But I can admit it. I've seen it too many damn times.
Hey, if they ended up beating Dak can eat shit. Good job. Let's see. If we get the Cardinals in the second round and if they get past us, I will be pulling for them against the Dodgers. If the Dodgers beat the Mets or the Padres, which would be the Mets, which I think they will.
I honestly think Buck Showalter's showing up and Padres is going to win that series. They just got
Mets. You know the Mets. Yep. You know the Mets want to fucking just beat their head into a wall now.
Yes, absolutely. Man, they're down and just got swept by the Braves for the damn division. Man, I think they're done. I think they're toast. So you ought to be able to get the plus side with the Padres. Take them.
Did you see how that thing with the Mets and the Braves series went down? If the Mets had won 3 for 3, they'd have been outright winner.
Right.
If they went 2-1, and beating the Braves.
They'd had an extra game.
They would have had to play the extra game, and if they went
Right.
1-2, they would have only needed one game to win coming out of that series. Worst case scenario was to get swept by the Braves. And what they do, baby? Woo! Break out them rings, sweep them bitches up, man. Their season's over.
Hey, man, I told you, Buck Showalter going to show up.
He did. He did.
They showed up at the end. I thought that was the worst hire in history. He got lucky one time with the Diamondbacks to win the World Series, but he had two best pitchers in the damn game.
I had got a bunch of them this year.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to shit the bed, and Scherzer can eat a bag of Richards.
We can actually, this is our show. We can say dicks.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
Okay,
I know Andy's watching, but I wasn't going to say that.
Yeah, man, she's got a few kids. She'll be all right.
That's funny.
Love you, Amy.
I hope she thinks that's as funny as I do.
Me too. Otherwise, I'm not be getting the huggy back.
You said it, I didn't.
I'm not be getting the huggy back. It'll be all right. All right. So anyway, to get off the Mets, Scherzer and the bag of dicks. Here's what we got going in the wild card round in the American League. Starting up, I believe it's this weekend. I'm sure it's this weekend. You got the Rays at the Guardians, which is
that starts tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow?
Starts tomorrow, yes, sir.
Oh, sweet.
No, Friday.
I thought it was Friday.
No, it is Friday. It is Friday. My bad.
I'm calling it Friday for the weekend because.
Okay, yeah.
I forget what weekends are.
Be 11:07 Eastern time.
Yep.
Oh God, I won't be watching that fucking game.
I ain't watching it anyway.
No, it's 11:07 in the morning. That's not at night. That's the Indians, and then you got the Mariners at the Blue Jays. That's going to be your wild card matchup. And Tony, you know, this is what? This is a one game play-in, or is this best?
No, it's a 3-game series.
3-game series. Okay.
3-game series.
And then in the National League, and I told y'all at the beginning of the year, you can go back and watch the first fucking episode and it's there somewhere. It's either the first or second. I told you the NL East was going to have 3 teams out of it, and I told you which 3 teams I thought it was. Bingo, bango, bongo! I hit that motherfucker. I called the Phillies.
Good job.
I called the Mets, and I called the Braves. I didn't know who was going to win between the Mets and the Braves. I said I hoped it was going to be the Braves, but I thought the Phillies would be in there. But anyway, the Phillies are going to the Cardinals.
Good job. Give me a round of applause. Good job.
Hey,
Didn't make no money off of it, did you?
no, of course not.
That's why
I ain't got that much confidence in myself, and I don't know anybody else that does either. I like the Cardinals in that series to come face the Braves at back at Truist, and hopefully the Braves can take care of business. But if they don't, it's not going to be the end of my world unless they just lose if somehow the Dodgers got beat by the Padres and Mets. And it's not going to break my heart no matter what happens. If the Cardinals go to the World Series, I'm going to be a little bit excited. I would like to see them. If they go, they better fucking win.
Agreed.
So that's my opinion on that. And then the other series
all 3 of these games, man. The home
Padres and
team
Mets,
stays the home team. I really don't want to see San Diego, but I really don't want to see the Mets first 2 games for sure.
You know, the only one that I think might upset somebody is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays.
That's not surprising. Let's look at some. All right, you got Guardians minus 125 game 1. Let's see, St. Louis minus 140. And you got the Blue Jays minus 145. And the Mets are 170. I'd almost, let me see, what's the matchup here? Pitching matchups. You got Randy Rosarina against Shane McClanahan and Shane Bieber. Yeah, are the pitchers.
Why did my fucking website have any? I don't have any baseball lines or props for fucking the series. Why don't I have that yet?
Props.
No. I'm talking about even what you've got right there for the series. I don't even have series props.
Oh yeah, I got them.
I don't. But anyway,
Let's see here. What props you looking for?
well, actually, I was just looking for what you just gave out, which was who was favored to win in each one of those series between the Mets and the Padres, and between Philly and all the first round games, all the wild card games. So there's not any playing games because it's all set, right? Because the only time it's a playing game, one game series, is if there's a tie.
No, it's a 3-game series.
No. I'm asking, when there's a playing game, it's because they're tied to see who
Right,
goes.
right. Like y'all almost got to
which would be tomorrow's game.
Right.
So
Which
the season
happened with the Dodgers and Giants last year. They had to play the extra game.
So the season, MLB's regular season's over after this evening, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, cool. You know, Mookie Betts hit his 20th home run today or something like that from the leadoff spot, which is some kind of other record, either 20th or 30th. I don't remember which one.
Because he's a bad man.
And, you know, since we're talking about, and I called that Philly was going to make it this year, this is the first time since 2011 Philly's made it back into the playoffs.
You know, Philly and St. Louis are both minus 108 to win tomorrow. Friday.
Okay.
Friday.
Did we lose? Everybody? Ain't nobody commenting shit. Maybe we're on. Maybe just because we're on fucking goddamn. Well, hell. Okay. Apparently, your conversation was a hell of a lot more interesting than this conversation. So, hell, we can just bypass the rest of this shit. Is there anything else you want to talk about with baseball?
I've never met in person before this.
We can pick the games. We can pick the games for Friday. You got Guardians, Rays. Who you got? You know, money lines 1.5. Over under 6. I'm gonna take the Rays plus 1.5.
Oh, hell yeah! Who's the starting pitchers? Does it have? Do we know yet?
Yeah, I just said it.
I was trying to look it up. My bad.
You're good.
They have been burned before by shady people, but we're not some shady businessmen that can.
I ain't saying nothing but buying tickets.
Okay, never mind. It ain't that big. It ain't no big deal. I'll take Tampa Bay plus 1.5 too. I don't like the Indians because that's just dumb. I'm never gonna call them the fucking Guardians, puppet. The Indians.
Then you got Cardinals, Phillies even. I'm taking Cardinals.
Me too. At home, absolutely. Shit. Okay. Oh, but these, man, do you realize
Cardinals money line at minus 110?
Hell, I'd take the money line too. Matter of fact, I probably will take the money line. No, hold on. That's even. So yeah, you just take even. Cardinals at home with these three fixing to go out and be done
and the playoffs. That place is gonna be fucking rocking.
Wainwright will probably start game 1, will he not? Because he pitched his last game was Sunday.
I mean, look.
Him and Yachty.
Sure, he is starting. It's undecided going against Zach Wheeler. So maybe, Zach Wheeler's pretty damn good. So maybe they're waiting on Wainwright. Maybe game 2.
It's 5 days of rest.
I would almost start him game 1.
Just because.
That if he had to come in game 3 to give me an inning or 2.
Right.
That's what I would do to get you to the show. Then you figure it out.
He didn't pitch very well in the last game. They pulled him before they even got the lead. But, hell, he's getting ready for retirement. He probably is tired. But I want to say his last game was Sunday. And they pulled them all out. Yes, it was the last home game. They pulled them all out at the same time, which I thought was phenomenal. They pulled Yachty, Wainwright, and Pujols off in the 5th inning. I thought it was awesome that those 3 walked off. I am sure it's already a paying and a print and probably selling for $800 a fucking copy right now. But
What do you
I'm
think,
sure
Terry? What do you
it's
think,
baseball.
Terry? What you thinking about?
Something different.
Man, how I need to catch up more on baseball. That's what I'm over here thinking about. Damn, I'm lost.
This is time to get right, man.
Yeah.
All right, then you
Get
got
right,
Seattle and Toronto. You got Luis
Toronto's been playing-
Castillo, and you got Manoa. Your boy Manoa is starting
who I'm
game
going with?
1. Hell yeah, me and you both.
I'm going Manoa. I
Manoa,
like him.
big time.
Hit somebody. Hit somebody. I don't give a shit. Cuss them out
That's
while
right.
you're throwing to them.
That's
Make
right.
fun.
I'm going with Manoa in that game.
Make fun of them. Make fun of
And
them.
then the final game Friday night.
Hey, Pittsburgh.
got
had
Yu
the
Darvish.
consecutive- Hey, Pittsburgh just ran across the bottom of my screen. Pittsburgh had this consecutive 100 game losing season since 1954, 1955. Back-to-back 100 game losing seasons. That's kind of hard to do.
They were
So
good
you're-
when Bonds was there.
Sure
And
have.
Bonilla and Andy Van Slyke and Doug Drabeck. And
Well, damn. Just tell them all.
well, they were good then.
Where were we?
It kind of went in a slump when damn Clemente died in that plane crash. But you got San Diego at the Mets. You got Yu Darvish and undecided from the Mets after they burnt their shit up the other night against the Braves. Man,
I like Hugh Darvish in the Met.
I'm going with Yu Darvish. And DeGrom is day to day. Starling Marte's 10-day IL. I mean, I'm going to take San Diego plus 150 on the money line.
I like it. I like money line bets anyway. I don't like the plus one, minus 1.5. Of course, there was some so big this year. That
It is actually zero. It's actually zero. There's no line. And you're getting plus 150? Hell yeah.
Yep.
Give me the Padres.
Yep, give me the Padres. Give me the Padres. Let's see. Goddamn,
But that's it for Friday night. We don't need to get past that.
No, because the hell we won't know what happens. The hell we'll talk more about baseball next week. Let's see. It looks like we've been in for damn near 40 minutes on this one.
Golly.
Yeah, it goes by a little quicker than what we anticipate. You got anything nasty? I'll just ask both of y'all before we get in the NFL segment because we know it's going to be our longest one. T, you got anything for us on the MMA and boxing scene? And Tony, you got anything for us left on the NASCAR?
That'll be a negative on my end.
But y'all might get lucky tonight. We might not have but a 3-hour show or 2.5, 2 hours, well, about 3 hours because I'm sure we'll over talk NFL. We always do because we're going to run through every single game. And again, ladies and gentlemen,
Look, we're going to get past. We're going to get past this show, and then we'll get back on NASCAR a little bit.
They are coming to Charlotte this weekend. And Jay,
Which the Talladega race, I mean, it was Chase Elliott made a hell of a move to win the race. But I mean, besides that, I mean, they tore some shit up. Yeah, Chase Elliott won.
Yeah, he won.
He made a hell of a move. Yes, sir, he did.
Who do you make it? Who do you make the move on? I didn't get to watch any of it.
Denny Hamlin, I believe.
Who's in the lead for the chase now? Do you know off the top of your head?
No. Man, I've been full football mode.
Oh, we all have.
Between Survivor and Fantasy.
Man, I'm telling you,
And-
same.
By the way,
And
Terry, good.
College
good
gaming.
We'll get into this next
Well,
round.
yeah, as I say, we'll get into it when we come back from break. We're gonna get back in the NFL.
I'll try to get you
They're gonna talk the week 4 recap, and then
But I got one more little stat about
Go ahead.
Aaron Judge.
Go ahead, Tony.
Just one more. This guy had, besides 62 home runs, guess how many strikeouts he's had?
Strikeouts. Guess 62 home runs. Strikeouts through a full season. 113.
You're way off. 175.
Woo! Woo!
Tony Gwynn didn't have that many in
a
the
season.
decade of the 90s.
In the decade of the 90s?
In the decade of the 90s.
That was only like 160 something, wasn't it?
Dude averaged 21.7 through 20 seasons. He had 436 over a 20-year career.
He's a bad man. He's definitely a bad
But
man.
on the other hand, Judge had 111 walks. Let's see. But he had also had 177 hits. He also had 177 hits out of 570 at bats. So I mean, what he did is phenomenal. I'm not selling him short, but we done seen it so many times on the home run record. It really didn't excite me much.
Well,
I'm happy for him. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for his parents, and
hey,
the Yankees are going to give him $300 million next year.
both of our screens went circle.
You tell people you're a professional footballer and instantly think flash car, nice house.
Say it again.
It's not.
Did we change batteries during the last break?
Yeah. It's not the betters. It's probably your connection or my connection. You just went out for a second or something.
Okay. Anyway, what was it you were saying? I lost you for about 20 seconds.
I mean, it's phenomenal what Judge did. Don't get me wrong,
Right?
but it really didn't excite me. And I mean,
It's impressive.
pumping
He
it
hit
up.
62 home runs.
It's
Yeah.
impressive, yes. I mean, if you're a superstar, that's what you're supposed to do. And not to mention, in the American League, it's been around for 120 years. And you've only had 3 guys hit 60-plus home runs. Since 1901, I can't remember who the president was then.
Okay. I hope not.
I heard it today. I was just going to try to throw it in there.
Theodore Roosevelt?
No, it was actually the person that died before him that put Theodore Roosevelt in there.
Okay.
Yeah, Woodrow Wilson, I think.
That's not that. I was thinking somebody named James. That's probably right.
I think
But
that's
anyway,
right.
been on for 45 minutes, so that puts us an hour 45 live time. Let's go ahead and cut on out of this, and we'll take a little quick break. 5 minutes again, gentlemen.
You want a quick little NASCAR standings as of now?
Yes, I do.
You got Elliott leading, Blaney 2, Chastain 3, Hamlin 4, Logano 5. And that's all 16 points. Got Larson tied for 5th, Suarez 7, Briscoe 8, Cindric tied for 8, Byron 10th.
Hold on.
We'll stop there.
Back up. Who did you say number 7 was?
Suarez.
Okay, I thought you said Torres. I'm like, hold on, fuck, there's somebody I didn't even hear about. So Trackhouse has got two still in it.
Yep, Trackhouse still has both their guys in the top 7, so they're still running good.
Sweet.
But this week you come to the Roval, Elliott is the man there. I see him going back to back this week.
Who's leading?
It's probably. Huh?
Do you know who's leading our little pool?
Coach was. I haven't redone it. but it's probably the most
Right, I lost you
points
again for a
that's ever
second.
been scored.
Let's be going
It's
on
probably the
again.
most points that's
All
ever
right,
been
I'm
scored.
gonna get on here.
Family.
Put your computer on charger.
This season has been very, very.
All right, he's done broke out. I guess we're gonna go to break real quick. We're gonna catch y'all back. Give us about 5 minutes, and we'll be back right for the third and final part of the show. We're gonna be talking about a recap of week 4, and we're gonna be talking about week 5. We'll catch y'all in about 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. I'm having hotel issues again. That's why my shit keeps fucking up. My bad, folks.